going to start off with, we're going to make a bechamel sauce. This is one of our 5 mother sauces. This is our white sauce. And so from that we can make lots of derivative sauces after that too. But to start off with, we're going to take our softened butter and our flour and our milk, and we're going to combine those together in a special order so that we come out with a wonderful, rich, smooth sauce. So we're going to start off, we're going to take our softened butter, we're going to add that into our pan. And then we're going to have this on a moderate heat. We don't want to have it too high. We definitely don't want to burn our butter. We're just looking to melt it so that way when we add our flour in, it starts to create a roux. So this should come together as a nice sandy kind of a colored roux. But now we're going to be very careful not to overheat this roux. We want to keep this roux as a white roux, not as a blonde roux, as though we're making a veloute, one of our other mother sauces. So we're just going to cook the flour out literally just for a few minutes on a moderate heat so that we can start getting rid of some of that floury kind of flavor that's in there. But we're going to make sure that we're cooking it without any color to it. Now we have our roux. It's been cooked out nicely, but without any color, where we're moderating that temperature. I also have some milk right here. This has been warmed through, and now as you're warming it, you can actually add in a piece of onion in there with a clove and a bay leaf. We call it a studded onion. That can actually help to infuse more flavors through into the milk that we're then going to add in with our roux. And so now this is a critical moment, because all of the flour is now blooming, all of the starch that's in the flour is blooming out as we're actually starting to heat that through in our roux. We need to add this milk slowly, part at a time, to our roux. And we're going to stir that in. This is critical that we don't all add it all at the same time, otherwise it will become very lumpy. And so we're going to allow that to take in that amount of milk before we add the next batch. So when stirring this now, it almost has the texture of Play-Doh. So we're now going to add another amount of milk to this, another quarter of that milk that we have here. We're going to gently stir this in, and again, the roux is now taking that milk on as well, without causing any lumps. But we want it to fully take in that milk before we carry on with the next batch. You see now it's more like mashed potatoes. Now we can add some more milk to the roux. And again, stirring in, carefully ensuring that it all mixes in without going lumpy at all. Now we can add some more milk to the roux. And again, stirring in, carefully ensuring that it all mixes in without going lumpy at all. You need to moderate your heat at this time, then moderate it, make sure it's not boiling. You don't want to boil this yet. As you can see, it's resembling more like a sauce now, but still too thick. And now we're at the stage where we can finish off. We can add the remainder of our milk. Stir this all in, and then bring it up to a simmer. Now we have a wonderful, rich, creamy sauce. Now we can add some salt and some pepper. Now we have our bechamel sauce, one of our 5 mother sauces. Now we've allowed our bechamel sauce to cook out for a few more minutes. But be careful not to allow it to scorch on the bottom, because having the roux in there, that flour does have a tendency of burning, so just be careful to keep it moving. But so now that flour has cooked out, so we no longer have that floury taste in there, but this wonderful rich sauce. We're going to make it even better now. So we're going to make this into a Mornay sauce. So what we'll do, we'll actually add in our cheese, and we're going to add in an egg yolk, and that will make it into a Mornay.